and welcome. And now let's look at verse number 48, the non-dual election from the book Footprints on Waters Free. And this is a really funny verse. It just mirrors basically apparently the apparent sense of self and how this sense of self then apparently deems that there is a world out there. And likewise, um, a few of the characters deemed that there is a proper book which is an apparent organization or a country, and there is a non-duality is almost turned into a theme or a journey or a pathway. And it there is an election, there's an electorate, and there are three candidates that want to become the president of the book and of this apparent world and promote non-duality or whatever. And they're almost like it's like a pathway to the which where the end is liberation. It's a really humorous one, and it's a very long one as well, because there are three characters with their political agendas: the egg, the black hole, and the mind. And you can find your resonance of some of your favorite leaders in them, and then they stand for, and then there's a reaction of the views of some of the apparent characters, you could say, or characteristics or whatever, from the book. And um, and it basically, these three leaders apparently try to kind of win over the reader and the characters. So I'll go through these speeches. So what I'm going to do is make almost literally 4 videos, short ones, because I'll read out. Of course, it won't be short because they've got long speeches. So I'll be reading out the eggs first, and then the black hole, and the mind, and then the reaction, and of course, apparently there'll be the reader's input as well. And do share that. That'll be great. Yeah. Egg. Now, I'll start reading the verse. The non-dual election. The presidential nominees, the charming candidates three, the egg, the black hole, and the mind, outlined their manifestos refined, attempted to flatter the electorate with innumerable speeches temperate, for they wished to lead the domain of this book and the worldly planes. They proposed perceptions diverse and made the opponents seem worse. Yet their campaigns were polite, a blend of decorum and insight. A humble, helpful character, trustworthy, true, and popular, not flamboyant, yet a great orator, was the egg, the top contender. Now, Egg at his first campaign. Let me share a few wonderful events, the extraordinary incidents and the consequence for my life by this book's presence. This book gave me the opportunity to work at a famed university, where I was honored to be in alliance with professors of repute, debate science. The privileges of this activity, mingled with common sensitivity, with service to royals and commoners, with the same vigor and demeanor, has shaped my destiny, augmented my clarity, and made me realize all is one, creator and creation, no division. Besides the love, care, and kindness I was given at the time of being a mess by enlightened ones like the bowl, an illustration of the whole would not be possible elsewhere, where enlightenment is rare. The love and support received by me, a normal egg, shows here authorities of love alone, where none are disowned, and honored is equality, while stripped is false identity. My life's purpose is to serve this book, its foods, for they deserve a special place in my heart, as I consider none apart, but the deprived ones in society, or ones of a distinct variety, reserve a special place, for they need our loving grace, an unconditional space with opportunities to showcase their hidden talents and genii to help them higher fly. We will ensure a strong support system for the deserted and depressed victims, will not let anyone suffer, for we'll accept traits that differ. So whether it is a croissant alone or the adorable pimiento unknown, we will provide a base for all to share and save space. And as we've revived the pizza in need to be free, we'll guide the ingrained seed, honor our fearless and free, who gave their lives like rose and pea. My gender is not all inclusive. My gender is all inclusive, not elitist, exclusive, or elusive. I will deliver the pledged programs, provide equal platform for lamb and ham, will care for the nature's reserves, and will preserve for future curves. So, dear friends, I guarantee a realm which will feel free. You can just see how it all mirrors the apparent world. Egg at another campaign. I've always advocated peace, believe in life's extended lease, hence I'm against the arms race and stand away from war's space. Yet, in no way am I craven. Wherever I've served as safe havens, suffering, crime, and trauma will cease when given the chance to serve with peace. For this life, I'm full of gratitude and loath attention seeking attitude, will work reliably behind the scenes, will not play tricks like the mind mean, being conscientious of my role, won't stretch facts like the black hole. For the grand vision I see is where everyone will be free, where the future generations will be thankful for the foundations we set for this equality and climate predictability. I will ensure there's no repetition of oneness in this book's next edition so that the interest of youth is maintained, for and on them rests the hopes of our domain. I get another campaign. My friends, don't compare like the mind. Constrict this life in views confined, for its tolerance of our view that gives us a special hue, makes us awakened and aware, set for enlightenment's care, but do not always to precision bind. It's fine to make mistakes, unlike the mind. For that ensures you're making progress and not being restrained in ego's mess. The mind is the biggest rogue, for it simulates the person in vogue. Then, to support the individual, it simulates a system fundamental. Next, the system states it is the best to care for individual, its rest. Then uses complicated rules, creates a rift with two schools, as a person blames the system, and as a system, the personal custom. Thus, avoided is truth and past is blame, perpetuated is a looped game. And now the system that seems essential blames some of us individuals for opposition or mental stress and the accompanying mess. Then the mind adopts the role of a messiah and vows to help the pariah. Thus functions this eternal loop, the Tao mind's simulated soup. Its challenge to break free from the confines of mind spree, which creates hierarchical systems, then binds by craving for its features. The mind does not appreciate what it has but seeks to celebrate what is distant. Plus, it dictates agendas to food who on it wait, thus increasing suppression and slavery to it and its system. But it doesn't realize the more it seeks control, the more defied will be societal roles. But freedom and equality, in due course, beget equanimity. Besides, it always seeks attention, is a master of pretension, distracts itself from the present, fears its demise as the president. Will go to any extent to retain its power over events. So let's guard life from mind cruel and not vote for a systemic constrained rule. Get rid of systemic hierarchy for a world without patriarchy, where we all are equal the same, which is true nature of life in name. Friends, let me illuminate another truth. The black hole is devious and uncouth. It will destroy our planet with its ravenous habit, conceal all essential facts, lack transparency, overact in situations that need forbearance, compassion, love, and assurance. Besides, it practices detachment, the biggest failing of a government. So walk with me, and you won't regret life of the food sapien sect. Together we will reach the place of absolute love and grace. And this is Egg at his final campaign. My dear brothers and sisters, see through the sinister. Do not fall for the false claims of the black hole and mind's games. Let them not ruin your uniqueness by their Machiavellian process. For the best way to destroy or sink foods is to teach them how and what to think. No, life alone is of value. Alive is me and you. So let us cherish each being, our idiosyncrasies fleeing, for appears the vastness alone, as each appearance known unknown. This book values the ordinary, proves we can rule the world culinary. Together we'll make the dream come true and take this book to heights anew. We'll show the world the power of food, which shares without desire, includes all cuisines, teaches to be without fear, and doesn't create a hierarchical tier. So do not give your choice away to the ones who will keep you at bay. Let's walk together for a while, turn frustrations to a smile. Now, it's the black hole, so that'll be in another video. just read through it. You're going to have fun, I would say. Thank you. Because there's no you to have fun, but it's a funny one. Yeah, thank you.